Hello everyone, I hope everybody can hear me. I'm gonna try something real quick. Did that do it? Whoa. That, to quote Mohawk, this ain't right. Alright, I guess today it'll be this way. What the hell? Alright, there we go. I don't know why that was being so odd. Let me get this on the old tripod. Please don't be a pain in my ass. There we go. Kinda. Sorry. I was like, I'll go ahead and get this going before I hear, oh my god, it's late again. No offense, anybody. All right, let me know how this looks. And let me put away my contact stuff. If anyone doesn't know, I wear a contact in my left eye. I have a condition called keratoconus. So, fun times. Did I not even get my laptop started? I need to get the chat pulled up. Ah, there's myself talking on screen. Jesus Christ. Alright, so obviously today we're going to do a live build of the Blokees Classic Class '07 Megatron and Optimus Prime. I know they've been out for a while, but Walmart for Black Friday put these guys down to $5 each, and I figured why not. Bring in some light from this side. I forgot about that. We are totally professionals over here at Talon Productions. Alright, I gotta have the blast. But yeah. So let me get into the chat real quick. So Eric M, is that character on the left Cheetor? Oh, this guy. This is Onyx Prime from Age of the Primes. He's pretty cool. I like him. I'm collecting all the primes. This actually, if I'm being honest, has kind of been like a dream line or a dream lineup for me. I've always wanted the primes, and to get them all is cool. And also have got Nova Prime over here. He has several upgrades. This is the one from Legacy. He's got the DNA kit along with a thigh upgrade that helps kind of balance out his proportions a bit. And then over here is, I kind of wish I had more Bay on today, but I guess I don't, is the oversized MPM Starscream. This is obviously the tattooed version. I'll get him a little, I'll get him close up a bit later on. But he's pretty cool. Gorgeous figure. He does use what are technically inaccurate tattoos, because it uses the ones that you see on a lot of the promotional images and stuff. Because Starscream's tattoos in the movies were actually different. The closest figure, or the figure that has the closest to the accurate movie tattoos, was the official MPM-12R from Takara. Even then, though, for some reason, it has a few mess-ups of promotional tattoos instead of movie-accurate ones. But for the most part, it's all there. Let me see what else. Is it Eno? Again, I'm sorry if I mispronounced stuff. Hi Talon, how are you doing? I'm doing good. How about you? DM3924. Hello, glad you're here. Let's see, J Ross, the best Megatron design and best Optimus design. We're on a roll. Hey, yep. Granted, I think Revenge of the Fallen is better than '07, but that's just, maybe that's just me. Even though we will start with with Megatron. Now, I haven't opened these up. The only thing I did do was use my trusty X-Acto knife to cut the tape. I really don't quite know what I'm getting into here, if I'm being 100% honest. I did know this was going to involve a lot of screws, Jesus Christ, sprues, and stuff, but this is a bit more than I was expecting, not gonna lie. Oh my god. Alright, let's see. Like, what's all this? Oh, this thing has lights? Intriguing. Oh lord. I didn't know about that. Okay, this doesn't look like the worst thing in the world. Although it does look maybe a bit more involved than I was kind of expecting. Huh. Oh yeah, I forgot. On the character profile, well, it's also on the back of the box, I think. Yeah. They legit just copied and pasted the second paragraph on the TF wiki page. The whole, Megatron tends to become so obsessed with the object of his desires that he can ignore secondary matters such as, glaring flaws in his plans. Otherwise, he likely wouldn't have chased after Yolopark alone. Blah blah blah. But yeah, that's taken word for word from the TF wiki page on Megatron, which I find kind of interesting. Yeah, we'll keep all that. I'll go ahead and move the box. The box is pretty neat. I think it's a nice presentation. Yeah, interested to get into this guy. Let me check the thing again. Triton. Sorry, I'm late, dude. It's all good. I'm the one that's usually late. TBH. I'll watch all the Transformers shows in Japanese. I heard it's quite. I've been interested in watching like the Japanese versions of Armada and whatnot. Okay, this looks like just the base, so I'm gonna put this to the side along with all these like the effects parts. A whole lot of just stuff. But let's see. Rito says, wish we had more Decepticons in the Bayverse, like Lugnuts, like Cyclonus, Blitzwing, Scourge, and Breakdown. I mean, that'd be cool. Definitely wouldn't mind seeing a version of Lugnut. Can I just pull it open like this? You know what? This X-Acto knife will make all of this pretty quick. Austin's here. I didn't even know if you would be here. I know you've got stuff going on, so that's cool. All right, C1, E1. Okay. There's his looks like his shoulders. Get this trash out the way. This Bay trash, because haha, Bay sucks. LOL. For you guys out there that don't know, that's a joke. I'm poking fun at dumb people online. TF Wiki's writers are obsessed with give me your face jokes. Yeah, they do pop up for sure. Alright. Oh yeah, there's the one with the Allspark like hole in the chest. That's kind of cool. Oh, that's his face. It's kind of weird because like I genuinely don't know like the scale of these guys. I know they're on the smaller side of things, but now seeing like some of the parts just being so small, just interesting, I guess. Alright, so it looks like it's saying do the head first, then each of the arms, then the legs, and then the body. So I guess that makes sense. Let's see. Rito asks at Talon Productions thoughts on Transformers animated. I like it animated. I'm not the biggest fan. It's a good show. It's definitely a good show. I do like how unique it is and the different takes, this and that. I the one thing I just can't get over is I just don't really like the damn it. I can't like think right now. I just don't care for the art style. Long story short, the aesthetic that's just never done it for me. I've gotten used to it. I can watch the show and not be like, oh my god, it's so ugly. But I'm just not really a fan. So it is what it is at this point. But hey, wait, there's an E2. I'm already getting lost with this thing, guys. Not gonna lie. Oh. There we go. Okay. Having all these sprue parts laying around is going to be fun. It looks like I need actually one of the effects bits, but it looks like that's it right there. So, lucky me. That's good. Whatever. Ugh. As usual, you guys, I will do my best to keep up with the chat, but I don't have like the most amount of time, unfortunately. I got some pretty important stuff coming up I gotta do, so I may not be as like, I don't know, going back to check up on everything. Hey, look, we got the face going. He looks horrifying without like anything else on him. Alright, I need C. I probably should have set these out in like a alphabetical order. Let me try to do that a little bit. A. That's D. Ha! D. LOL. There's B. B1. And BE1? C. And wasn't that what I needed? Yes. So let me put D here. So this is C 13 and 12. Yes. Right there. Although, I'm not going to lie, I am kind of sad that, oh, then you get out the actual, like, front part. That it uses the inaccurate head, like the NPM figure does, where it has the extra bits on the sides of his head. It's kind of whatever. But I'm not a fan of the look of it. It makes his head look a little too round. Because, like, I'm not sure how well I can show it off here. But, like, here, everything above this line shouldn't be there. The second spike here shouldn't be there, and all this that wraps around the back of the head shouldn't be there. But again, it is what it is. And especially on a figure like this, it's not like it's that big a deal. Just a small little kit. It's just, again, it technically shouldn't be. Although it is in the movie. I did a short on it, but it's in the scene where Archibald Witwicky discovers Megatron in the ice, and then it's used again at the end of the movie when Megatron is dumped into the ocean. But hey, that's actually a pretty decent little head sculpt. Not bad. Well, let me put this head against the light. I might be able to show you guys what the head looks decent. I'm going to put that there. Alright, so that's the head done. Now we're going to go to a quick commercial break and going to have a good sip of this Baja Blast. A beverage from Mountain Dew, you know, PepsiCo. Originally only at Taco Bell, but now sold permanently in stores. And whether it's filling up my cup, am I right? I'm fucking with you guys. You know what? Let me get back in here. Now left off at the animated thing. Hey, it's Brendan! You got Titans Return Rewind and got the Dispensor stickers for $2. Oh, dude, that's awesome! Congrats! I know we were just talking about that. That'd be super cool. You got, please post it in the Discord server. Which, if anyone wants to join the Discord server, please check out my Patreon. Please post it in there. Trident. How often streams on Sundays? The reason I've left a few streams early isn't streaming today, so you picked a perfect Sunday. Hey, that's wild. Like I said, I may not be on super long, unfortunately. But we'll still have a good time. All right. Let me see. This requires D, LOL. We need D6 and D7. Oh, it's those? Okay. Sprues, man. Hoping I have enough time for everything. We need, what's that, F? Oh, Lord, what's F? Is it this one? Yep, it's this one. F. 1 and 2. Okay. Or F22, like Starscream. I don't know. Alright, where'd you go? Oh, I'm quite literally holding it, you guys. Does it just? I mean, okay. If that really... Oh, gotcha. I think. Question to anyone that has these. Has anyone found that you needed, like, glue or anything like that? Need something from A. I need A7 and A11. Right. Oh, it's the shoulders. Okay. That goes there. Dang, like a bit of the sprue came off. Is that it? That probably got to pose the actual thing a little bit. No? I hope I didn't put these on backwards. Might have. Damn it. Oh, you know what? I totally did. Fuck, I already had the first goof. Sorry, you guys. I got too ahead of myself, unfortunately. Oh, great. The shoulder piece fell. Ugh. Please don't let this be a sign that this stream's gonna fucking suck. Alrighty. And... Aha! Huzzah! Or something. Excellent. Flawless victory, even. Alright, let me get back in here. Nemesis from Beast Wars second looks like a final boss. I'll be real, I don't even recall how Nemesis looked. J. Ross, what's your favorite design in animated? Megatron's pretty cool. I mean, I like most of them for what they are. It's just, again, I just don't really care a whole lot for animated designs. or the aesthetic. I do like the designs, it's just the aesthetic of it. Blitzwing's a good one too. I like Blitzwing a lot. And animated Prowl. Oh lord. It is pretty cool. Bro, where'd the piece go? Damn, I'm not gonna lie. I'm already not having a good time. Alright, put these together. Maybe. There we go. Alright. And it looks like this goes in there. Okay. Now I need E10 and E11. Which are those? And I guess go ahead and put those together. Alright. Then you gotta put C10, or C9, excuse me, and C11. Or, yeah, C9, C11. Sometimes I kind of wish, because there's a bunch of different parts on the various sprues that go to different things, but I kind of wish it was like A was like the chest, B was the like one arm, C was the other arm, or something like that. Sometimes just all of this like moving back and forth between the bits is just kind of a pain. I've been doing this right, bro. All right, there we go. Go ahead and put that together. Hey, he's coming together. Like right here, you know, building the hand. You got 2 things from B, then 2 things from C. And again, it's just kind of like, why not just do like all of them from one? I don't know. It's not the biggest deal in the world. It's just having to put one down then go to another one is just a little annoying. Just a little bit. But you know what they say. And if you're wondering what they say, I am too. B. Alright, let's go to C. Once I get the hand put together, I'm coming back into the chat. Haha, he's behind again, LOL. There, I said it. That means you guys don't have to, motherfuckers. Would you imagine that? The guy who's doing stuff on camera gets behind. Holy shit, that's... Alright, this doesn't look like there's like a specific... I mean, is there? Could be wrong here. Definitely, yeah. I can't really tell if I got this right, if I'm being honest, but I'm going to assume yes. So let's put this on the joint. And huzzah, we have a Megatron arm. That's pretty rad. And I will go ahead and set that down. Alright, let's get back into here. The Decepticon designs animated are pretty great. Yeah, they are. Brendan asked, how much as a patron can I give you to throw a protoform Starscream? Oh my god. You know what? I do have one, and he has already broken in several spots, so like, there is a part of me, it's like, maybe I could do that. How much would it take? I don't know. I'd have to think about that. I think that could be fun, though. It really sucks that figure has those issues, man. OMG, Talon face reveal isn't the first time. I mean, I should say, I feel like it's happened a few times at this point. Reno says, Talon always cared Beast Wars, Megatron Jr. is always called. I mean, that's fair, yeah. No, not the names with Optibotimus. Austin said no glue, that's good. By the way, congrats on 5,000 likes on your video defeating Optimus Prime. Oh, Hog Channel, I did not see that. That's cool. Hey. Yeah, I didn't know that was already up that high. I don't unless the percentage of likes to dislikes is low, I never really tend to. I don't know if this sounds bad or not. I tend to not really pay attention a whole lot to that kind of stuff. So sometimes it just kind of slips my mind. The key to saving our race now lies within his mind. Sorry, that just kind of popped into me head. Well, then let me strip the very flesh from his body. Hey, you guys want Revenge of the Fallen recited line for line by me on a live stream? I just need someone like doing the score in the background. Dun, dun, dun. What? All right, put this together. There's another arm. Oh wait, no, that's supposed to be inwards. Yes, okay. And then it was over back to here. Dude, this thing looks so weird since it's kind of like it's got just all the gold. Just having everything like this just kind of, it just looks a little weird. All right, so this is E3 and 7, so that's 3 and that's 7. Come on, get in there. That's what she said. Talon Productions, have you seen them? Oh yeah, I think I answered that one. Yeah, he I don't immediately recall what Nemesis looks like, but yeah. Collab with Sean Long when? Probably never, Loki. Made me laugh seeing some of the very same people you were criticizing in your latest vid appear in the comments of said vid. They're yes, dude, it's just like you're doing nothing but proving my point. It's so funny. And the fact that they don't see that as proving the point, you know? Studio Series Leader Class, IDW, Gladiator, Galvatron win. I mean, I'd be kind of cool with that, Loki. Animated Megatron is definitely the best version of the character for me. I like him. I've never been as big on him as other people. And it's weird. I don't know what it is either, because I can totally acknowledge, yeah, animated Megatron is pretty cool. He just never quite, like, hit it for me, I guess. I don't know, which is weird because he's very intelligent. Even though it's not my favorite voice, he does have a good voice. I'm trying to think here. Wait, where's C? Right here. It was in this exactly the spot that I was supposed to have it. Now I told myself, oh no, I misplaced it. Nope, I didn't. Fucking dummy. You know what? Since I'll need them in just a second, I will go ahead and take out the fingers. I know those are the fingers. The fingies. And let me get this going. Bam. Wham. Bam. Shang-a-lang. Or whatever that's... the song from Guardians 2. I actually like that song a good bit, not even gonna lie. Let's see. We got the hand, so the B again. The other fingy. We got the hand. But yeah, animated Megatron's cool. It's just like, he's just not my favorite. At Talon, Ritter says at Talon Productions, oh, did you post that one already too? Because yeah, I'm like, that's cool. Granted, I don't really see it that way. Even though I do think Primal was supposed to be descended from Prime, if I remember correctly. Brendan asks, are you a Blockoid? I wouldn't exactly say. I'm definitely not like, oh my god, this thing sucks. Like, it's cool. I just, let's see, is it like that? Or you like this? Hold on. There we go. And it is this one. Ow. What the fuck? Then the big boy. Then this one. And then, of course, yeah. Let me make sure I got, oh, that doesn't feel like it's very, oh. Well, alright, I put the hand on wrong, you guys. Time to commit Sudoku, fuck. That's a joke, everyone. Alright. Now it is more correct. Do I have this the right way on here? Huh. Is it the same on here too? Motherfucker. I mean, that's funny. But god damn it. Which is weird because it stayed in there pretty good whenever I first put it in. Dear Lord, that sounded bad. Insert something about Austin's mom here. Alright. There we go, the more proper way. Hold on, making sure. I think I do have this ever so slightly wrong. Motherfucker. I don't know, I feel like the instructions on the hands aren't like the clearest. But there we go, there we go. They're good. They're good. They're good now. God of War Zeus and oh yeah, that's right. Good old Corey Burton. It's Prime's box bio also pasted directly from the wiki. Let me. It looks very familiar. I could be wrong here, but I think they might be the same on Prime as well. But I'm not sure. Brendan asks, Talon, do you like Bayverse? I don't know, man. It's kind of iffy. Rito asks, do you prefer Prime turning into a semi-truck or fire truck? I mean, I like both, but I definitely prefer the regular truck. I would like to see more fire trucks, though. Brendan says we should continue Bayverse Boat Club. Yeah, for everyone that doesn't know, again, this was in the server, and hopefully the one that we've done will become an episode of Tales from Talon's Discord server. We read aloud the first issue of Reign of Starscream, and like we all did voices for it, and it was pretty fun. I'm gonna try to upload that at some point, like mostly unedited. Like it's just gonna take out like, you know, just random like side things, or you know, if one of us wanted to like start over for something. But it was a fun time. I liked it. Again, we have a lot of fun in the Discord server. Alright, we get optional chests. Alright, the body requires... Hold on. Oh no! Did something fall out? No, it didn't. Okay. So here's the fire one for, you know, with the all-spark. I feel like we'll... Yep, we will indeed need this. Whatever this is? Now, is this like the battery thing it was mentioning? Ah! How do you turn it off? Oh no! It took a second, but then it finally came on. Was it on this? Oh, triggered by shaking the body and the front and rear directions of the motion. Oh! Interesting. Okay. I didn't know that about the, the trigger stuff. The triggers. Where are the triggers? Not my best Sentinel, but hey. Leonard Nimoy's voice is hard to do anyway. Or, well, at least for that. Again, he just sounds so, like, haggard. Alright, go ahead and get the light bit done, I suppose. Here's the big chest piece. I can already see it. Or wait. It's saying it's a different one. Oh, because this is the back. I see now. Okay. D. This is D1. D1, not G1? Oh my god. C1 or something? Oh, it's it's the Allspark. It was so small I didn't notice it before. That's funny. Hello, Allspark. How oh. Damn, he's only detailed on the one side. Damn, I didn't mean to sound so disappointed there. Jeez, Blokees, get your shit together. Fun fact, for the longest time, I thought it was Blokees. Oh, the other way. Doi! Alright. I guess we gotta put the... Yeah, put the back on, along with having this inside. Ah, I shook it again, I guess. Well, I'm glad it doesn't seem to stay on too terribly long, because it does seem kind of, I don't know, just like, damn, you barely touch the thing, and it's like, I'm on now. That's, there's a your mom joke or something somewhere in that. Alright, there's the two shoulder blades. Or do we have to wait to build those? Because it's not... Oh, okay, it's right there. Okay, let's see. Thankfully, I recognize most of this design stuff, so I can probably get these done a bit quicker. Oh. Right. You can have the upside down. Yep, that makes sense. Oh, it looks like you can have a little bit of the articulation. That's cool. Probably helps move it out of the way for the arms. That's neat. I like that. Small, but it's something. Damn, can you just like get on the thing? Can you just? There we go. I was just like, can you just? You guys are about to hear frustrated Talon. Don't worry, I'm about to come back and look at the chat. Huh, that's neat. And I'll go ahead and just put on the regular chest. Throw that away. Well, A is just about done. I will assemble him later. Yeah, but yeah, I would like to do more Baver's book club. Eric M. at Talon Productions. I am honest. The only transmetal design I like is Tarantulas. I don't really care for your own. Tarantulas is awesome. He's either my favorite or second favorite because I think transmetal Megatron is great in Beast Wars. I like most stuff about that one. There's another source of energon hidden on this planet. The boy can lead us to it. Sees it gets slashed by some sort down. Animated Megatron's calm personality, his cold calculation of his next actions is very appealing. Yes, he has. Megatron, your son has returned. Austin says the finger orientation doesn't really matter for him. Yeah, I think. Only thing is, I do feel like it's better to have, like these two closer to each other because there is kind of a gap between the biggest finger and then like the second one, or at least in terms of length. So I'm pretty sure that is how it's supposed to be, but hey. And Zodiac, yeah, joined. What's up? I read one of your things, but still. Scene in the 07 game where Optimus grabbed Megatron's mace and stabbed the Yolopark to his chest was peak cinema. Yeah, that bit is pretty cool. That's a pretty cool cutscene. I like that one. Hold on 1 second. Ugh. Alright, let's put together the crotch, which again, weird stuff to just say out loud. And you know what? I'll go ahead and take out the all spark damage chest just so this can get tossed, because that's it. Alright, now where are you, centerpiece? Looks like is it this one? That's E. C. God damn it. D! There we go. Fucking A. Alright, and it looks like it's the same on each side. Good. Good. Alright. I'll wait to put everything together. Let's see. B, C, D, and E. Go ahead and get that going on. So I need E6 and 14. Wait, what? Oh, 12, 14. Okay, the smaller one's 6. Okay. I see. I'm picking up what it's dropping down, as the cool kids say. Do the cool kids still say that, guys? Guys? All right. I think I see how this goes. Come on. It's funny, this one, I feel like these are actually a little more involved than like the Yolopark stuff. Which I mean is probably a bit of a well duh, just because like the Yolopark stuff is already like mostly done. It's really just putting together the big chunks, whereas this is assembling like everything. C19. Okay. Then this goes. Okay. Now I need, let's see, this is 5 and 2. That is not it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of kicking my ass, or kicking my own ass for that one. Of just like, oh, this 5 and 2, and that is not it. That sounds like a movie joke or something. Let me make sure 2 and 5, 2 and 5. Oh, upside down. Sorry. I'm trying, you guys. All right. Talon, Eric M. Who is your favorite Beast Wars second Predacon? For me, it's either Megastorm, Starscream, or BB. I don't know. Like, cause watching Beast Wars second and Neo, for that matter, was definitely just like a. I watched them, but it was kind of like in one ear and out the other. 14 and 17. But I'd probably say Starscream. I liked Megastorm too. Well, I don't know, because I really like Galvatron. in that show too. I don't know. There were a lot of neat characters. It's one I'd maybe give another shot watching. I just like, even though there's some I like, I don't really care for a whole lot of the Japanese shows, if I'm being 100% completely honest, because I've seen them all. You know, Headmasters, Master Force, Victory, which I hated Master Force. Terrible show, at least in my opinion. Or at the very least, it's not a good Transformer show. But yeah, but Beast Wars the second and Neo, like, I thought they were solid. It's just, in my opinion, they weren't very memorable. Because sometimes I struggle to remember. Anyway, to get back to your original question, instead of just bashing the fucking shows, I guess. Again, I like them. But, probably my favorite, if I really had to think about it, was probably Starscream. But again, well, how do I, because like I said, I liked Galvatron, even though he maybe didn't do a whole lot. You know what? I'm just going to say Galvatron. But Starscream was good, BB was good, Megazord, like, all those guys were good. Like, it was a pretty solid cast. Let me go ahead and attach a Radical. Where am I? 07 game was cartoonish. That's funny cutscenes like when Optimus says, let's finish this, brother, once and for all, and proceeds to fall to the ground. The games do Bone Crusher dirty. Yeah, wasn't there just one freaking level of, hey, protect Bone Crusher? And then, like, that's it? If I'm remembering right. Alright, E can go. Oh yeah, I gotta put that, other... You know, that was probably on the thing I just tossed, wasn't it? Ha! Good thing it's not destroyed or anything, so... Oh! Yep, it was. That's alright, though. That one really just blended in with, like, all of the just stuff. Oh my god, you sing on the beat of the... You know, because all the Bay designs look alike, am I right, guys? That was sarcasm. Alrighty. I really don't understand why Bay Scream had the avian features in his design until I realized F-22 has Raptor in the name. Yeah, then you just... I mean, you could also just say, like... You know, him being a flyer in general. I don't know, I feel like that could kind of play into it. I hope I'm providing at least a slightly entertaining build, you guys. I'm trying. But if it's not working out, then I guess I'll probably cry about it tonight or something. I don't know. We'll see. Alright. Alright, that's all the pieces from him. I can go ahead and just start pulling this stuff out. Oh, well. Talon Productions, which is the worst out of the Unicron trilogy? Oh, dude, Energon, easily. And I feel it straight up, if someone doesn't say Energon, they're lying to themselves. Energon is garbage. Now, of course, that's me being at least a little bit hyperbolic there. I don't care for Energon. I don't think it's a good show in either form. I have heard that Super Link is better, but like, even from people that have said that it's better, there's usually the asterisk of, but it's not much better. Like, I just remember, it just goes back and forth. They're just like, the Decepticons completed their plot. Unicron's deactivated again. Now there's cars driving through space. It's so dumb. I really do not like that show. Yeah, I don't care for Energon at all. Just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. A lot of the animation's just bad. And again, when I say all of this, this is just from my opinion. I'm not saying I'm right. And if you like Energon, more power to you. Because I loved Armada. There is a little bit of bias there. Because that's what I grew up on. Oh, we got Megatron finished. And here he is with the glowing. You know what? He looks pretty good. From a lot of the pictures, especially from the picture of the box, I was kind of expecting him to kind of look like a... I don't know, like, he definitely is, like, some of the details and stuff are a little, like, this might sound a little weird, but, like, mushy. But I'm just going to take that from the size. But for what it is, as a little action figure, and a little model kit thing that you build, he is pretty cool, not going to lie. I like him. Plus, it's always good to see 07 Megatron get some love. Turn back on light. Whatever. You know what? While we are here, let's go ahead and see about getting the Allspark destroyed chest in. If I can get it off. Oh, the light came back on. Come on. Come on. There we go. He's Nick. No. Let's see. That's pretty cool. Have him like gasping for. Oh yeah, we get the stand and the effects. I'll go ahead and put that together too. I do think that the purple effects are neat. Let's see here. Go from the bottom. Or up from the bottom, to quote one of Linkin Park's new songs. For anyone here, how do you feel about newer Linkin Park? I love it personally. Yes, nobody can replace Chester, but I really don't think anybody's trying to replace Chester. It's just the band, for better or worse, moving on. And I can respect that. Okay. Now let me get back in here real quick. I know I've been kind of, got asked, what is your favorite Transformers project and media? Man, I don't know. Of course, Bayverse is a go-to, especially including things like the tie-in comics and games and whatnot. Just as an overall media thing, it was a lot of fun. Like Prime, too, and the Cybertron games. Spiky Megatron greater than KFC Buckethead? Yes. Give me the Spiky all day. Favorite thing about the Bayverse is every character is very uniquely designed, but G1 fans hate unique things because they want every character to be a recolor of each other. I'm sure that plays some role, especially when you get into like the Seekers and stuff. Energon is generally the only Transformers thing I've experienced, and one of the very few pieces of media in general where I can't find any redeeming qualities. Yeah, dude, Energon is not great. Megatron's design in the original trilogy is peak. I agree. Obviously, have our preferences, but I love 07, love Revenge of the Fallen. Yeah, the Dark of the Moon design's good too. That's just the one I kind of like the least. I know that's kind of unpopular, but Armada being great and Cybertron being solid just makes Energon look worse. Yes, it does. Triton. I think it would have been better if the later parts in Unicron trilogy stuck to the Armada art style. Yes, and more of the storyline too. Because like that's one thing too with Energon, where it's like aside from some slight stuff, I feel like Energon just kind of abandoned a lot of things, and not just continuing on from where Armada ended, but just like a lot of the backstory type stuff. Why do Galvatron and Starscream look like Super Saiyans when they fight in Transformer Cybertron? Yeah, they kind of do. Like that show definitely had a lot of like an anime kind of influence with how that stuff was done. Also, fucking Galvatron in that show will never not fuck me up whenever he shows up and he's just like, you know, I am no longer Megatron. Megatron was a loser. Bro, what? So funny. Brant, damn, come on. Like, just work with me here. Please. You guys, it's pissing me off. There we go. To quote Anakin Skywalker in Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, the best Star Wars. It's working! It's working! Let's see. Linkin Park is peak. Yes, they are. Eno says, you may have answered this in another live stream, but I'm curious why you deleted your Reddit account. Yeah, so if you guys know, I was on Reddit. I didn't really do a whole lot on there. I kind of just shared my videos in the Transformer subreddit. But I just got tired of dealing with the people on there, long story short. Just so many hateful individuals. And there was this one post where it was like Michael Bay did an ad for some type what the hell was it? I cannot remember the name. Like presidential security stuff. Was it not TSA? Oh my god. Whatever. In any case, and people instantly turned into like Michael Bay's this evil guy supporting blah blah blah, and it's just like nobody was willing to hear anything out. And just when that was combined with this and that, and like some people would message me, like remember there's this one guy that messaged me, and he was just like, it was when I posted my Revenge of the Fallen retrospective, and he was basically just really trying to get me to basically just try to say that the movie sucks. Or like he seemed determined, because you know I was very positive on Revenge of the Fallen in that video, and he's just like, well, you can admit that this sucks or this sucks, and I was just kind of like, and then just this and that. There was this one guy that was just his username was like Born Boss or something, completely a dick about Defense of Bay Prime, and he instantly dismissed it. He's just like, oh, I've already disproven this. It's like, where? Turns out the dude wrote a fucking like 20-page essay responding to me like I was the Joker to his Batman or some shit. And it's just like, bro, I don't even fucking know you. But yeah, long story short, I left because of the people in the communities in general. Maybe I could have gone to other places on Reddit, but I just didn't really care to. I don't really have much to talk about on there. I just wanted to interact with the Transformers fan base, and I fucking paid for it. So yeah, that's why. Tritonic says Chester wouldn't want Linkin Park to end after his passing. Very true. The people that try to say like Chester wouldn't want this or he's rolling in his grave, no, he's fucking not. No, he's not. You know, whenever he became the new vocalist for Stone Temple Pilots, he was talking about how their band shouldn't just end because of, you know, them cutting ties with the vocalist and stuff and this and that, and you know, talking about how the band themselves is bigger than like any one member and this and that. So Chester's definitely right there. But yeah, Megatron is done. I know you can't do the two-handed thing, but the fusion cannon's cool. For what he is, he's neat. I do like him. Not like, oh my god, amazing, but especially for the $5, I am not mad that I got him. So I will put Megatron up here for right now. And I guess we'll get into Optimus, and damn, it's been almost an hour exactly. Then again, it did take me a few minutes to get going. So let's see, there's the base stuff again. All of these. Let me go ahead and start getting these out. I'll try to answer some stuff while I'm opening these bags. I don't know who all's here. Is You know, is Austin still here? Brendan still here? I think I saw Lance in here. I forgot to shout him out though. Lance, if you're still here and I did forget that, my bad. Oh Lord, it already looks like Optimus is going to be more involved. B1, C2, B2. What are you? D2. See again, like what? Just I feel like some of the placements are just random sometimes. All right, what was it Scourge said? What do we have here? Thank you, Peter Dinklage. All right, D. Here's A. I'll put A over here. B right there. These look like all the blast effects and weapons and stuff. I'll at least just have that open, ready to go. See about this other big boy. But let's see. Talon. It is still funny that Megatron got replaced by a Decepticon soldier at the end of the Revenge of the Fallen Decepticon DS game. Oh yeah, I guess so. just some random little guy ends up taking everything over. Oh my God, guys! G1. Oh. All right, make sure these are both D. Let's see, E, and then G. Kind of wild that we're getting up to E and G. Is that an F? Oh my fucking God. Alright, here's the regular C. D, E, yep, F, and then G. Dear Lord, man. This is definitely going to be a process. But hopefully not the worst thing in the world. I mean, it doesn't look all that much more complicated. I mean, I guess there is a little bit more to do, obviously, with all the extra bits, the Megatron, but still. Nighthawk, hey, what's up, man? Say, hey, it's the Dorito. From the few clips of Energon I've seen, I do actually like Shockwave's design, or Shock Blast, dumb name change. I think Shock Blast is a cool name. That's just because of the copyright, though. They just couldn't get Shockwave at the time, and there was kind of a lot of that stuff where names would have it'd have Blast in the name. Eno says, "Can you show the box bio of Prime if you can?" I can read it off real quick. Maybe it'd be easier to read it off of the instructions. Probably a bit more clear. Now I'll just do it off here. Optimus Prime is the leader of the Autobots and has many good morals. He is strict, strong, and kind, taking the interests of the whole into account. He is the spirit of the Autobots for his leadership and strong mental power. He cares for his companions even more than himself, and when others are in danger, he will sacrifice his life to save them. Long ago, he was the leader of Cybertron's science division, which studied the Allspark, and were protected by Megatron's military. When Megatron was corrupted by the Fallen, Optimus assumed his proper title and rallied the Autobots to stand against the Decepticons in response to Megatron's attempt to seize the Allspark and conquer other worlds. As obsessively as Megatron strives to achieve his objective, Optimus is equally as dedicated to stopping him. He knows the ambitions that lurk in Megatron's spark, and they must never see the light of day. Lives must be kept free from the threat of Megatron's tyranny, no matter the cost. I do recognize a good bit of this. I do think this was taken from the wiki as well, especially mentioning some of the IDW comic stuff, like he's the leader of the science division with Megatron's military and all that. But J. Ross, he's probably already gone, but if not, take care, man. Thank you for joining. DM3924 says, I consider Reddit a nesting ground for G1ers. They can spew their hatred for Michael Bay and the Bayverse. Yeah, that seems pretty accurate. Let's see. Triton, you missed me say this the first time. I don't care about the reasons why Bayfirmer Starscream looks the way he does. I just love my beak face tattooed up, Dorito-shaped screamer down. Yeah, he's cool. Love face Starscream. Will the Transformers fandoms say Beast Wars, Energon, and RID are the worst Transformer shows? I have this feeling towards every Transformer show which came after RID 2015. I mean, I personally love Beast Machines. I don't like Energon. I think RID 2015 is totally fine. I honestly think the hate on that show is overblown. It's all because people just prefer Prime. And, you know, they don't like that the show is a sequel to Prime. And that's completely fine. I am totally okay with that. I just think some people are way too harsh on the show. I do think Energon is probably the worst Transformer show overall. You know what? I don't know. Because you know what? I think Master Force is the worst. Fuck that. Master Force, in my opinion, sucks. And it barely classifies as a Transformer show. That's why when like, Master Force is almost the sole reason why if I see people say, like, the Japanese shows are better, I'm just like, no, not really. Sorry. Again, all my opinion, but... Well, that combined with the fact that a lot of the shows, I find, like, they're fine. They're just nothing really special in my mind. I need A1, which, there it is, top of the head. Am I doing this right? Am I doing this right? I should be. Oh, wait. Am I doing it backwards like a dummy? I am. Holy fucking shit. There we go, and I need B2 and B1. Not G1. Nah, we'll be getting G1 eventually. Again, Austin said Optimus is the far superior of these two figures. I kind of figured he would be. Again, not that Megatron's not good, but just Optimus, he yeah. I don't really have much else to add. Just Optimus. There we go. I wonder, because I've always thought that the head sculpt for this guy looked a little iffy. That's not bad. The eyes are definitely odd, but they're trying to do the whole, like, oh, it lights up thing, so that's okay. There's the head. Man, so many bits. Let me try to get a bit more caught up on this a little bit. Starscream has a great workout. I enjoyed Beast Machines. I actually cried watching Rhinox descend into madness. Yeah, and I think too many people are a little too hard on the whole Rhinox thing, saying that, like, his turn didn't make sense. I think it did, personally, especially when you take into account that, like, Megatron was changing him at, like, a programming level. So to me, it all made sense. Austin, not the narrow-minded thinkers. I know exactly who you're talking about. Armada should have gotten half the episodes they gave Armada. Yeah, just done more. Armada, do more of the Unicron battles. Well, I'm glad Optimus came back alive in RID 2015. I mean, yeah. I actually enjoyed Master Force. I mean, dude, good for you. Like, you enjoy something that I can find no enjoyment in. I think that's cool. I just can't get behind it. I just really did not like that show at all. Let's see, A13. Damn, that's a really small bit. There we go. I didn't even know RID 2015 was a Prime sequel into the Soundwave episode. I remember them announcing that like a while back. Wait, what? Give me a second, you guys. I'm just like, what do you mean? Let's see, that's B. I need C4. Okay. I misread the number. So small. And this is D1 for. Okay. Alright, this facing this way. Put in the little red thingy. Sorry, you guys, I need this one kind of close up just with some small stuff going on. Then 13. Is it that way? Looks like it. Oh, yep. Come on, where's the thing? I was going to say, where's the hole, but I promise I don't have that problem. Honey asks, what do you think of Hasbro's new pricing? I personally stopped collecting after the announcement, not because I'm broke, but because of how much they're charging. I do think it's kind of nuts. I've been pretty okay, for better or worse, with a lot of the stuff throughout the years, but and I mean, to a degree, like $30 deluxe, or speaking in terms of pricing over here in the States, like $30 for a deluxe, or at least pretty close to $30, is nuts. Don't get me wrong, but I would be pretty okay with that. Even the leaders, for better or worse. But for some reason, a over $40 Voyager bugs the fuck out of me. That's one I can't really let slide. I definitely will be a lot more picky and choosy with what I get, because there's been plenty of times where excuse me. Well, I probably need to do the G first. Yeah. Oh Lord, G1, you guys. There it is. G1 and G5. Okay. But what was I saying about the pricing? Damn, I got a little distracted there. Long story short, so I'll be a bit more picky and choosy. There's plenty of stuff that I maybe would have kind of done as like a curiosity purchase, but I feel like that's not going to happen. I'll probably still get a lot of the base stuff, like the Studio Series stuff, to at least keep the support going for that, for better or worse. But probably for at least the primes from Age of the Primes, because again, I am collecting those. Let's see, 10 and 17. But the fists. Anything else though, I don't know. 10, yeah, 10, come on. And then 17, I see you. Yeah, damn, this one has so much like smaller bits. I kind of don't like it. Wait, what? Sorry, you guys. Make sure this lines up right. There we go. And I need. Okay, wait. From E18. But I'm not sure if there's much more I can really add to about the God damn it, I can't speak right now. Let's see, C24 about the pricing. Just I'm not the biggest fan. I hope Blokees makes more Bay guys in the future. Yeah, it'd be neat. I'm not sure I would get too many of them. I mean, I'm liking what I'm interacting with at the moment. Um, oh, there it is. Let's see. C, is it 5? Yes. Let's see. Ryu says Optimus Primal, Megatron, Ronax, and Rat Trap, in my opinion, got the most development in Beast Machines. Yeah, I could definitely see that. For sure. As some might say. Yeah, I don't know. I like Beast Machines. Also, have you checked out the Unique Toys Stinger? Yes, I got him back in September, around 2-ish months ago, because it was at the end of September. Yeah, he's pretty cool. I I like him. I like him a lot. To quote Mirage. Before anyone tries to get on me, yes, I know that. I know he's quote, or I know that's also a quote. I'm just trying to fuck with people. Also, hello, J-Man. Much as I like Beast Wars, I'm not a fan of the fact that the Maximals and Predacons are dwarfs compared to the. I'm not the biggest fan of that either, but for specifically that story, I don't mind. I guess but I'm glad whenever they've done other Beast Wars based stuff, they have typically kept them at the same size, or closer in size. I guess would be better. See, the price hike is why I'm slowing down collecting Hasbro. When I get the 13 primes, I'm done and looking to APC toys. APC stuff is really good, especially if you either need to replace some prime stuff or you just need prime stuff. Yeah, again, welcome, J-Man. Let's see. Can't decide if I should pull the trigger and buy DLX Lockdown. I have him pre-ordered. I pre-ordered from the Chosen Prime because you can make payments whenever you want on the pre-order. So if you want to put like $5 here, $10 there, or something like that, you can do that. I have mine, I think, mostly paid at this point because like basically every time I get paid, I'm like $5 to Lockdown because why not? Yeah, Lockdown looks super good though. I mean, I get the feeling he could be among their best, which is wild because I feel like most stuff with 3-0 what am I trying to say here is like that. You know what, I see that I need to go ahead and do the guns. Let me go ahead and take them out, or it out I should say. It's just half of each one. Put it together. Bam and pow, to quote Prime versus Prime or whatever. Which one was that from? Was that from D? No, this is D. Ha, D, LOL, JK. I don't know. Yeah. Long story short, DLX Lockdown looks good. Very excited to get him. Let's see. Tritonk says, I'm that one weird guy who didn't completely hate the Prime Wars trilogy. I mean, I'll be real. I didn't like it. It has certain aspects of it. Like, I think the guy playing Megatron is good. I think Megatron in general is pretty good in that show. I'm glad that he got a bit more to do in like the War for Cybertron trilogy, but those shows also aren't really that great. Same thing with Starscream's voice actor. I actually liked his performance a good bit. Trying to think. I don't know. There's not a whole lot I like from it. Also, Mark Hamill as the Fallen was pretty good. But yeah, otherwise, I don't really care for the show. It's not one that I'm like, oh my god, it's the worst thing ever. It's just they're not very great. Because I thought Power of the Primes was okay. But Combined Wars I thought was rough. I kind of thought Titan's Return was worse. Because that one to me kind of felt like Energon in that it's trying to pad out a lot of stuff, but it doesn't have enough story to pad much out. So it's just, I don't know, like the amount of time I just watched, who was it? Metroplex and Triptychon just kind of like swiping at each other and shit. It's like, okay, can we do quite literally anything else? Just another show that I'm like, damn, kind of suck. Alright, I need 2 and 4 from G. Let's see. J-Man, do you got the RTF Deluxe or DLX Max? Yes, I do, and he is fantastic. I'll try to pull up some pictures of him sometime. He's one that I was wanting to do a video review of. Unfortunately, I just never got around to. Maybe one day, just to you know, get to it, but it's not one that I'm like, yeah, I gotta go make a video of that, if that makes sense. At least at this point. But he's very cool. I love the DLX Megatron. Very accurate. Trying to think here. Wait, is that which side? Should be this. Yeah. He's great. The Yolopark is a pretty decent alternative if you want a a non-transforming Revenge of the Fallen Megatron that's real accurate. I do still think that overall the DLX is better, but not like, damn, I forgot some pieces on something. Hold on. A14 and A10. Let me go ahead and do this one first. It's good. I hate how easy it is for me to lose my train of thought while I'm like building these. That's why sometimes I just like to take a second to try to answer stuff in the chat. Focus on it a bit more. Recent bots are so good. Not sure if I've seen the new Jazz. Yo, dude, Jazz looks amazing. It's nuts how good that Jazz looks. Very excited for him and all the other 07 Autobots. They they look incredible. Genuinely. Come on. There we go. Let me see. That's mostly both arms done. I guess it's already showing how you can do, because you gotta put the swords under the panel and then do, okay, and I'm missing a piece for the gun. That's yep, it's that one. It's a little guard on it. There we go. Yeah. It's supposed to angle down like that? So I guess that's about half of it done. You gotta do the shoulder pads. So let's go ahead and do that. I need F and B. Well, let me do one side each. Let's see. This is F. Please be F. That's F. F3 with B1. In BE1, I'm pretty sure I already made that joke before, but let's see, after watching Beast Machines, Rise of the Beast pisses me off even more because I really wish we got characters like Rat Trap, Silver Bolt, and the Predacons. It would have been cool. My thing is, at that point, Rise of the Beast would have really needed to be a Beast Wars only movie, which I think they really should have just done to begin with. Just make it just Beast Wars, because I do genuinely think that would be way too many characters in a movie. Considering the Autobots, the Terracons, and then you're having the, even more Maximals and Predacons. That I do think that would have been too much. Which was kind of one of my fears going into the movie, and for a lot of other people, it's just like, you're gonna have all these factions, like you're gonna be able to do everything with them, and I mean, hell, I feel like that movie barely did enough with the characters it did have. So, so this is no offense to you, Rito. It's just I don't think that would have been a good way to go, personally. Let's see, Eric and Talon Productions. Have you seen Transformers What If videos? I think I've seen one or two, but they're not really something I like go out of my way to look for, if I'm being honest. All right. Now we're getting into parts of the body. So let's see, F6 and F5. Oh, it's the smokestacks. Okay. F5, 6. I mean, they look exactly the same, so I guess it doesn't really matter what side I do them on, but let's see. So I need E3 and E4. Let's see, these go, yep, I see. This goes into the other one, and it looks like I need, what are those? Oh, I see, I think. Let's see. It just now hit me how fucking big and majestic the Bayformer Starscream on your desk is. Yeah, I'm once I get done, I'll pull him down to try to show you guys. But he's a very big boy. Looks like we need these clear plastic. Oh my god. Well, it looks like I'm gonna need some bit. I'll just go ahead and just kind of drop these out over here. Even more things I'll need, I guess. So let's see. I guess put these in. Put these in. Yeah. I need the big old block thing. Go ahead and take out the white piece. Looks like it goes there and there. Okay. Interesting way to go about it. Go ahead and put, looks like the neck piece in. Now we need parts of the body. Which, let's see. Oh lord, there's a good bit going on here. Let's see, D, is that 10? Hey, Jahoob, Jacob, what's up? Glad you're here. Hope you are doing well, my guy. Bayverse Starscream is underrated, and I recommend everyone who hates this version, assuming hates this version, watch Bloxway's video. Yeah, I really do like Bayverse Starscream, and Bloxway's video on it is fantastic. But all of his videos are pretty damn good. I'll be interested to see if he ever gets around to doing a video on Bay Prime, just to see what he adds to the conversation. Then I need some pieces from A, which are those. Where are the numbers for these guys? Well, I mean, I can kind of look at it and see what needs to be done. J-Man says, the DLX Optimus Primal with his Beast Wars colors looks cooler than how he was in Rise of the Anus. Jesus Christ. I do overall think I do agree with that. I really do like how Primal looks in the movie on the whole. But him just having his more accurate Beast Wars colors looks so good on that design. Again, though, that is one of my favorite designs from that movie. Probably my favorite. It really depends. I kind of flip-flop between him and Cheetor being my favorites from Rise of the Beast, at least in terms of like newer designs, I suppose. Because I like Primal, I like Cheetor. I like that Bumblebee a lot. Alright, I think that's all of those. I'll need F7 and F4. Yep. There they are. Let's see here. Why? Oh, okay. Yep. Okay. The shaping of everything kind of confused me for a second, but I got it, guys. I did it. Okay, B3 and B4. B4 before what? LMAO. I don't know. Oh, it looks like he needs like some window pieces. I would assume this would have been in here. Do I not have them? Or did I lose them? Huh. Well, if I see them later, I'll come up here. I'm sure I will come across them. Making sure. Oh no. Well, what's this talking about then? Because I see it's supposed to go over this and like it fills. Yeah, the bits from the other pieces fills this out, which I dig that, kind of having, helping add to like the layer effect of a lot of the Bay designs. But I'm like, why did they do it that way? I don't know. They seemed a little weird. In any case, Rito says, I wish, talking about Rise of the Beast, which is all about the actual Beast characters. Yeah, I can agree. Rise of the Beast, Austin says, Rise of the Beast needed to be a spin-off that connected to the new universe later on, and not have Unicron the big bad. The Bumblebee movie could get a proper sequel setting stage for Megatron, then a whole-ass Transformers movies that ends with a connection to the redone Rise of the Beast. Then we get a movie with Unicron that had basic elements from the Rise of the Beast we got, crossing the Beast and Boss together. See? That would have been smart. That would have definitely been, in my opinion at least, the better way to go. I like that. I like the way you think. I'm sure at this point you know that, Austin, but still. Good stuff, man. Let's see. Then I wish we could see new Maximals and Predacons. Kind of tired of the OG cast. I wouldn't mind seeing some new ones, or at least lean more into the like a lot of the like toy only characters or comic characters. Like what's the one? Torka. Am I remembering it? I hope it's Torka. Oh my god. J-Man says $200 Dorito Boy. Thankfully, when I got this, he was not $200. Hell, I think he was under $100 if I'm being honest. But I don't 100% remember. This is done. Hold on. Alright, and it looks like this one is done as well. Now watch, I'm gonna realize, oh no! I forgot something. And, have to go looking for those. Alright, then it looks like we put all of these together. Ah, come on. Work with me here. There we go. It's feeling pretty robust. I dig it. Alright, now we're getting into the legs, which looks like it's got a decent bit going on, but... See, one thing I'm still kind of lost, though, I don't know how well this is going to show up, is like this right here. Like, does that mean there's an extra piece somewhere, or what? I'm not really sure on that one. Let's see. Jacob said doing good. Needed something to listen to while I was working. Hey, I'm glad I can kind of be that for you. Hub Channel, this is the only Transformers movie I dislike. Honestly, yeah. Austin said, mucho appreciated. Hell yeah. Oh, Tritunk says, something no one talks about is how Rise of the Beast, at least seemingly, failed to make any Beast Wars characters household names outside of the fan base like the 07 film did for Ironhide, Ratchet, Barricade. Yeah, I could, yeah. The only one I could maybe really see that having happened with is Primal. But even then, I feel like Optimus Primal was decently enough well known to some people. Let's see. Talon Productions, everyone complains that Bayverse Soundwave is silver/white. Meanwhile, Marvel Comics Soundwave is purple. Not true. I'll be honest, I'm not sure what to make of that one. Let's see, I need 3 and... Wait. There we go, 3 and 14? Am I... Hold on. Oh, wait, I should do the crotch first. God damn it. Where is everything? Oh my god. Alright, D. Let's see. D1. Yep, there's that. I mean, I guess, but... Eric, I guess I kind of see what you're saying. Just like, oh, they don't like one thing, but... at least purple, like, yeah, it's different from Soundwave's blue. But, like, it's still within the ballpark, I guess. You can see, okay, D2 is right here. You know, so, like, silver and white is different than just going from blue to purple. So, like, at least for me personally, I'm not sure that's quite a fair comparison. No hate or anything. Huh. We might have a slight issue here, you guys. Unless I am really missing it, I don't think I have the crotch piece in my kit. Is it on it? Oh, god damn it. No, I do. For some reason, I thought it was a separate piece that would have been in with the blast effects, but no, it's right fucking here. Ignore what I was about to say. I was seriously just like, oh my god. I'm going to have to bug them about sending me a replacement or something. Bam, now the crotch is done. Yeah, what the hell? But like Austin said, Tritunk, I agree with you. Hog Channel says the 2007 film feels so special. Yeah, it definitely is, I think. D3? Then I need E14. That's G. Okay, there we go. Excuse me. Looks like this slides. Here we go. Okay, that's neat. Again, I'm kind of digging, like, what am I trying to say? Just like the layering of everything. E1, 8. Yeah, I just find that aspect pretty cool. Goes on like that. Okay. Now I need A1 13, or no, not 13, 3. Let's see. Eno, it's really weird that Paramount made the same mistake they did with Age of Extinction and The Last Night. Too much stuff for only one movie with Rise of the Beast. That's fair. Granted, I would say Age of Extinction is the one that made out the best with that. I feel like it. You could definitely argue it had too much going on, but I thought it handled everything decently well. Then the G1 8. Oh, it's the tire pieces. Nice. There we go. Very cool. We're getting there, you guys. Alright, I need D12, D8, and G7. Let's see. Oh, I see that Eric M is leaving. If you haven't already gone, as always, thank you for joining. It's always good to have you on, man, and have a good one. Oh, I need the G. Oh, alright. 2. Let's see. Even if people outside the fan base didn't know Optimus Primal by name prior to Rise of the Beast, they probably know him as that Optimus who turns into a gorilla. It's possible. As I do know a lot of people that still think it's just Optimus, but again, as a gorilla. I mean, hell, to be honest, I thought that for a good while after joining. Yeah. The fandom, I guess you could say, after the 07 movie. I was like, oh yeah, that's Beast Wars when Optimus Prime was a gorilla. Not, oh hey, that's Optimus Primal from Beast Wars. And let's see here. Is this the right one? It is. Alright, and now I need one of the feet. E7. Alright. Then put this on. Alright, so there's a leg done. That's pretty cool. I'm enjoying the build for Prime. Again, I kind of like the layered stuff to it. So, I mean, hey, I wish I had some questions. Or, oh, tell you what, guys on the chat. I did a poll a few months ago in the Discord server to help choose my next 3 videos. Uh, three of them have already come out, or two, three. Two of them have already come out, with the first one being the hold on, D12, yep, being the damn it, just think, the Bayverse concept characters I want to see in studio series, and then the second one being what just came out last week, you know, why the fandom is so averse to change. You know, however you want to phrase it, averse is what I went with. You know, I'm thinking like opposed to change, bothered by change, this and that. But, you know, I think averse works pretty well as a title. But, and then the third one was why the Dark of the Moon ending we got in the film is better than the comic / novel ending, which is a bit of a, you know, a hot take, I guess, you know, which is kind of ironic coming from me. But I did have an idea recently for other stuff. Wait, good news. Hold on. I know this is off topic, but last Thursday I had an in-person appointment with a mental health specialist regarding my eating disorder. It went pretty well. Congrats, man. I hope it keeps on going well. That was a weak-ass clap. I'm sorry. I'm still holding stuff. But yeah, man, good. That's good to hear. What the hell was I gonna say? But yeah, so you know, the thing was gonna be about why I think the ending we got in Dark of the Moon was better than the novel / comic, which is again kind of an unpopular opinion. But I recently had a thought to maybe push that one back a little bit and touch on something else, which is I'm not sure how I would do the title yet, but basically being like Megatron and Revenge of the Fallen isn't a punk or a bitch or this and that, because a lot of people like to say that about him in that movie. And obviously, you know, me being a big Megatron fan and all that, I was just kind of like, I think I kind of want to do that one. So like, what do you guys think? Listening, should I do, you know, why Megatron and Revenge of the Fallen doesn't suck, essentially, or should I do the original plan of the Dark of the Moon? You know, why the ending we got is better. Please let me know. Because, you know, I have my thoughts down for both, so like I'm kind of ready to go to record both. I just, you know, if I'm gonna do it, I kind of need to know by like, or I need to know so I can record it either later tonight or tomorrow. Because I have a very busy week ahead of me, but I'm sure I'll have some downtime. Release both at the same time? Jesus, Austin. I can't, especially when I'm working on like 2 other long videos like at the same time. Hob Channel says the Revenge of the Fallen Megatron. Okay. More love for Bayverse Megatron, please. Oh yeah, that's one thing I'm kind of surprised I haven't done more of, to be completely honest, was just glazing Megatron. Hell, whenever we get the discussion video done for the '07 movie, because we recorded that one over a year ago now. I plan on releasing the segment we did on '07 Megatron as its own like Talon discussion thing, maybe just completely uncut. Because we legit, the title's accurate. We glaze '07 Megatron so fucking much in that bit, dude. Like, we're all just like, he's so fucking cool, just this and that. It was a lot of fun. I think that's about it with this guy. But yeah, let's see. Now Tritunk says Dark of the Moon ending of just cause it'll trigger some people, which is always fun. I mean, yeah. Well, in that case, that's 1 for the Megatron video and 1 for the Dark of the Moon video. Austin said both. Alright, getting Prime put together now. Let's get the head on. Hey! Honestly, he's pretty cool. I like him. I do think his head's a tad big. Kind of gives me like a what am I trying to say here? Like a bobblehead vibe to him. But now it looks like this has some extra bits because he's got normal hands. Oh, and the plates to go on them. So let me go ahead and because I'll keep a lot of this stuff in like a baggie. That's typically what I do. Get a good sip of this Baja Blast. Oh, 07 Megatron was a beast. I don't blame you. Yeah. Jacob says, can't wait to hit up Misfit Toys for you. Yeah, that'll be a fun time for sure. Well, again, I hope it can all work out. It'll really just depend. This is when Talon says, psych, I'm actually releasing Smasher Pass Bayverse Edition. I mean, you know. Look, all I'm saying is the motorcycle mermaids can get it. Let's see. Eno says, if we get the original ending of Dark of the Moon, and fans will complain that Megatron was a... Yeah. See, that's part of my big argument for why the ending we got is better. Because too many people nowadays are just like, oh, it does more for Megatron as a character and this and that, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, if we got that ending, people would be bitching and moaning that it was out of character for Megatron and that his change was too quick. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. Concept art Widowmaker 2. Yeah, honestly. You got something to pull there with the hair. Oh shit. Anyway. Cyberlight, hello. What did I miss? I mean, essentially the whole build for these guys. Because I am pretty much done with Prime. Prime is right here. Just kind of seeing he's got his alternate hands. You know, you got the Energon swords, which it looked like you had to take off this piece for. Oh wait, hold on. Let me get him with the gun. Which he looks pretty cool with the gun. I feel like it look again. To me, it's weird because I feel like his head is ever so slightly big, and I feel like the gun's a little small, so I feel like it makes him look a little funny. But I feel like the early Blokees like this kind of had this sort of look to them. But like have you guys seen the pictures for like the Dark of the Moon stuff? Because like specifically the Megatron and Bumblebee, because those things look really good. Let's see. Blend Build says, I'd be interested in more Dark of the Moon ending. Understand both sides. It would be cool seeing Megatron Optimus working alongside, but bro, Megatron just playing the biggest massacre in the city. I think the OG Dark of the Moon ending would work with some Megatrons, but not Bayformers Megatron. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, Austin says Dark of the Moon Prime Blokees gives a better sized head. Interesting. Okay. Maybe I'll have to get that one, because I do think that one looks pretty fucking cool. I'm not even gonna lie. I do appreciate the stands, how you have the little posts that you can put them on. I'll at least put one Energon sword on him if I can get it off. Come on, work with me, bro. Whatever. I'll try it out later. Oh, the part of me is like, I wonder if you could store stuff underneath the stands or something. But let's see. Cyberlight says, I feel like Starscream should have lived in Dark of the Moon and die off in the last night. Interesting. See, DM says, I would want to see the comparison between the original ending and the final ending of Dark of the Moon. By the way, it's Drake. Just changed my username. Oh, damn. Okay, Drake. What's up, man? Very cool. I didn't know that was you. Damn, it sounded kind of weird there for a second. But, and I guess you could attach the bases and kind of have Prime and Megatron fighting or something. Let me see. It worked. They're not exactly like facing each other perfectly, but you know, just from randomly posing them and then putting them together, this is neat. I like this. Granted, it's not size accurate because you know Optimus is smaller than Megatron, but that I think this is pretty cool though. Tritonk says, your desk is basically screaming, look at all these cool and varied and creative designs. Why would you limit yourself to just G1? And it's screaming facts. Yeah, that's something I try to do specifically with my setup whenever I do these streams is try to have varied stuff. Like, obviously, I do tend to lean more into base stuff. Not necessarily today, but you know, just kind of have different things. Just don't get me wrong. There's G1 stuff that I love. Like, I really hope I get across. I don't hate G1. It's just a lot of the G1 fans and how they go about stuff just annoys the hell out of me, you know? And just in general, the way it's treated by the fandom and even fucking Hasbro. Cyberlight, also, I don't mind Babe vs. Starscream not being treacherous, and I feel like it would have been more interesting if this version of Starscream began loyal until he saw how much of an incompetent leader he was and decided to then take over as leader of the con. Yeah, granted, I do feel like Babe vs. Starscream has some treacherous stuff. I just feel like it's a bit more on the subtle side. Or you could argue... Damn. Sorry, that was a pretty good stretch. You could argue, or also argue that maybe it's more of a... we're having to headcanon it, which is totally fair. But, yeah, I feel like it's still there. Especially, you know, when Megatron, you left me to die on that pathetic insect planet. And now, let's see, and Tritonic, I think this was you asking about this guy. J-Man, I don't know if you're still here. But, let me get this off of the thing. Come on. Sorry for my hand. Palm in your face, or whatever that one guy said. But here is that Starscream. Let me get his lights on, if they still work. Yep, there we go. Come on. Yeah, this thing is beautiful. Like I said, it's essentially... I mean, there is no... essentially, it's a oversized NPM Starscream. I don't have a regular size one to compare, but he is done in the Revenge of the Fall and the Dark of the Moon color scheme. Again, the tattoos and whatnot, they are more accurate to the promotional materials and like the art than it is the actual movie, but it still looks great. It still looks beautiful, so I don't really mind, but you get, you know, just a lot of cool stuff. And this one also added some extra articulation to the fingers, because like they are individuals, they're individually articulated. It added details in here, like it's specifically these like gold bits, and then it actually fixed an issue on the NPM where Starscream has this like round like detail on like the insides of his feet, but the official ones always had it on the outside, so they fixed that. And of course, there's the bit where they have this folds up instead of being, hold on, stuck down. And I think that's all they added. I say all like that's not much, but you know, all they added. You know, he's got his gun on his arm. You got the buzzsaw. You got the missile thingy. Yeah, I am someone that does kind of think that wait, G1ers more like G1ers. Hey man, to me, both the same. But still true though. But I get why some say the tattoos are too busy, but they give him so much extra personality. Here's the thing: I like the tattoos, but I do kind of think it adds. It does make him slightly too busy because there are times where I can get stuff confused from being like actual, hold on, like actual lines on here to like, oh, that's just the tattoos or something like that. I don't mind it, but I can understand the argument, I guess. And to go into it too, because there was this one, then there was a more '07 based one that was also oversized, and then they did a 1-to-1 KO, so meaning it was the same size as the official one in the same color scheme with the same fixes, like the feet being on the right side, these details, the articulated fingers, and all that. But yeah, this guy is cool. He looks great. I guess he wasn't ever re-released or only ever put into limited quantities because he goes for a lot now. Like J-Man mentioned it being like $200 or something like that now, and yeah. Because I got this guy back in, I want to say, 2021? No, I think it was 2022. Yeah, I think it was 2022. Yeah, he is fantastic. He's great. And the jet mode is just freaking huge. To go into the other ones I got here, here's Nova Prime. Like I said, I think I said at the top, he has the DNA kit, and it was an eBay thing that gave him extended thighs, which fixes the proportions so much. Because, I mean, especially with these bits on from the DNA kit, they were basically, like, at the freaking hips. So it just looked like he had no thighs. He was basically, like, crotch to knee. You get the bigger wings, a really cool sword, basically a Star Saber, articulated fingers, this and that. Just... yeah, he's pretty cool. And the wing bits, I'm not going to do too much because I kind of like having them in this sort of like cape kind of look, but you can pose them pretty well. It cracks me out too with since they kind of end in a very like, I guess you could say blunt kind of way instead of being like, more sharp or pointed wings. They kind of remind me of like fingers. There's him. Then of course there is Onyx Prime from Age of the Primes. He is very cool. He's one I've been very excited for. I think a lot of people have been pretty hyped for him. And he's pretty fun. He's maybe not as good as I kind of like built him up to be in my head from a lot of the pictures and stuff, but he's still pretty damn solid. And one of my favorites from the line so far. Wait, let's see if I can kind of... let's see. It's kind of, I don't have a little spinny thingy, but... there's the Blokees, Optimus and Megatron. I'll say, for me right now, it is 5:03, so I'm probably going to stay on until about 5:07, so give it, or 5:07, 5:10 to give it about 7-ish minutes, and I'm probably going to go ahead and go. I definitely got some stuff I got to go do, you guys. But, if anyone has any more questions or anything, or again, if you want to throw out your opinion for what the next video should be, whether it's me covering the Dark of the Moon ending and why the one we got is better than the novel or comic, or me basically defending Megatron Revenge of the Fallen, please let me know. It seems like the votes were more so for the Dark of the Moon ending. And yeah, Austin says now they kiss. Oh my god. But yeah, I dig these guys. I don't think this will be enough to really get me like, I'm collecting all the Blokees. Again, I might get some Bay ones here and there just because, I am the Bay fan guy. But even then, we'll see. Because the Jetwing Prime looks cool. He does seem like an overall improvement. I don't know if it's just kind of like, I guess you could say a remold, or if it's completely new. Trying to think to me. Jesus Christ. Tritonk says, even without taking how crazy and unique that their designs are, it's still so wild to me that we're actually getting all 13 original Primes as figures. Dude, same. Again, that's something I've wanted for so long as a fan. So legit, Age of the Primes as a line is kind of like, I'm not sure if a dream come true is like exactly correct, but pretty damn close. Yeah. But I had a good time with these. Oh, damn. Damn. You know, I went this whole time without hitting the tripod, and at the very end, damn it. There we go. That's off. um, but I don't know, because, like, the Dark of the Moon Megatron looks good. I'm just not sure if I care enough to get it. Then the Dark of the Moon Bumblebee looks good. But again, I'm just not sure if I care enough to get it. If they do Revenge of the Fallen Megatron, I'll probably do it. If they do the Fallen, probably do it. There's definitely certain characters and designs I would be very down for. But right now, like, honestly, I would be pretty okay with having 07 Prime and Megatron kind of being my one and done for the line, if that makes any sense. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys have anything else you want to say or ask or, you know, whatever, go ahead and get it in, because I'm going to go, yeah, like I said, I'll be going here in just a couple minutes. Let's see, get these put up. Another wonderful stream, though. I think this one went pretty well. Again, I kind of feel like I'm not the most entertaining of hosts. I definitely try. But, you know, I feel like it doesn't always work out that way. So I hope everyone here had a good time. Tritunk says, I was literally about to say the Blokees do Revenge of the Fallen Megatron. You won't be able to. It's true, man. I love Revenge of the Fallen Megatron. I've even had thoughts of going back and collecting some of, like, the older stuff from him that I don't have, like the Legends figure, the what was it, the Fast Action Battler and stuff like that. Am I going to? Probably not. I do prefer more, like, collector-oriented stuff. I know Legends is, but that Megatron never looked that great to me. But, you know, he's got a lot of good figures. You're doing well, my dude. Streaming is very much a learning process. Oh, for sure. Like I said, I'm definitely trying. I mean, you know, my setup is about the best I can really do. But you know, as long as you guys have fun, I really enjoy talking with everybody. You know, that's why, again, you know, I hate to be that guy that tries to, like, peddle the Patreon. But it's like, you know, join the Patreon, you get the access to the Discord server. Like, we talk. I mean, like, if Austin's still here, he can tell you, we talk multiple times a week. Usually it's Friday and Saturday, but we do voice chats that go on for like 8 hours. You know, I just enjoy being able to talk with, you know, like-minded fans, and I mean, hell, a lot of these guys have become, like, genuine friends to me and stuff like that. So yeah, I just enjoy being able to talk, and this is my way of being able to talk with you guys, because, you know, we got the chat box. You know, I just really do enjoy it, especially since you guys aren't insane, and if there's any disagreements, we're able to just be like, oh yeah, sure. Like, you know, I disagreed a decent bit with Eric a bit ago, but he wasn't like, oh my god. You know, it's just like, oh yeah, that's just your opinion, man. Cool. Austin said every day. I mean, yeah, because we do type. Obviously, we have the different channels in the Discord that we type in, but, like, you know, I make it a point to do the voice chat every week, especially on Fridays. But Drake asked, do you have any Revenge of the Fallen toy line figures still with you? Oh yeah, I have a good bit. I don't think I have any with me at the moment, or at least not that I can, like, quickly get access to. But hey guys, check this out. But I do still have a good chunk of my original Revenge of the Fallen toys. I still enjoy a lot of them. Why do I keep stuttering on your name? Tritunk says, I'm not insane, I have psychiatric reports to prove it. I don't have reports to prove it, but I feel like I'm not insane. At least I hope not. But, yeah, I don't know. Damn, though. I kind of feel like, yeah, there's 510. I did say 510's going to be it for me. Well, yeah, I guess in that case, guys, I'm probably going to go ahead and hit it. It's been a pleasure. Not sure when we'll do the next stream, especially since I don't really have anything to build. That's part of why I did this one, because I got these guys about a week ago. I was like, you know what? I'll save these for a live stream. We'll probably do like a hangout stream sometime, maybe another like Q&A one, or me doing the live hot take stuff seemed to do pretty good with people, so maybe do that again soon too. But yeah, at this point I'm just kind of like, you know, going, wait, did I put those on back? No, they're right. Okay. I thought I put his little like tank things on his shoulders on wrong. But yeah, at this point, yeah, I will go ahead and go. I hope you guys had a fun time. I've had a great time. These guys are pretty cool. And yeah, we'll do it again sometime soon. Sundays is probably going to be, you know, the still kind of continue to be the main day I do streams on, but we will see. Again, my next video, I guess at this point, will be the, you know, the Dark of the Moon ending we got. You know, the movie ending is better than the novel/comic, and I will probably lean into comparing and contrasting them a bit, and this and that. So yeah, as always, thank you guys for joining. It's been fun, and have a good one. Thank you. Whoa.